The house was unusually quiet that morning. Sunlight slipped through the thin white curtains, landing softly on the kitchen counter where I stood, barefoot, tying my hair into a loose knot. The smell of toast and freshly brewed coffee filled the air. I was plating breakfast slowly, deliberately, as if time itself had decided to pause. She was still asleep upstairs. Living together had started as a practical decision: shared rent, shared space, shared silence. Two women in a big house that never really felt empty, even when no one spoke. We told everyone we were just roommates, and for a long time, I believed it. I placed 2 plates on the table: eggs, toast, sliced fruit. Simple, safe, harmless. Just like us, on the surface. I heard her footsteps before I saw her. Soft, careful, like she was unsure whether she was welcome in the morning. When she entered the kitchen, wearing one of my oversized sweaters, my breath caught without permission. Quick reminder: if this story is touching your heart, please subscribe and follow to support more stories like this. Her hair was messy, falling over one eye. No makeup, no armor. "Good morning," she said quietly. Her voice always did something to me. It slipped under my skin and stayed there. "Morning," I replied, forcing a smile, forcing my hands to stay steady. She sat across from me, knees brushing mine under the table. The contact was accidental, or at least, that's what we both pretended. Neither of us moved away. "You didn't have to make breakfast," she said. "I wanted to." That was the truth, and also not the whole truth. We ate in silence, the kind that wasn't awkward but heavy, charged, like a storm hovering just outside the window, waiting for permission to break. I felt her eyes on me when I wasn't looking. "You okay?" she asked suddenly. I looked up. Our eyes met. Something shifted. "Yeah, why?" "You seem distracted lately." I laughed softly, but it sounded hollow even to me. "Maybe I am." She reached for her coffee, her fingers brushing mine. This time, neither of us pulled away. The air between us tightened. Living together had blurred every boundary. Late-night conversations on the couch. Falling asleep during movies. Sharing secrets we never told anyone else. And the looks. Those long, lingering looks that said everything we were too afraid to say out loud. "I had a dream about you," she said, almost whispering. My heart skipped. "Yeah?" She nodded. "You were standing in this kitchen, just like now, but you were looking at me differently." "How differently?" I asked, my voice barely steady. "Like you wanted to tell me something." The room felt smaller, hotter. Maybe it was the way she said it, or the way she was watching me now, open, vulnerable, unguarded. I stood up to clear the plates, needing space, needing air. She followed me to the sink. "You don't have to run," she said gently. I froze. "I'm not," I lied. She stepped closer, close enough that I could feel her breath on my shoulder. Quick reminder: if this story is touching your heart, please subscribe and follow to support more stories like this. "You do this," she continued, "every time things get real." I turned to face her. "And you don't?" Her eyes softened. "I'm trying not to." Silence wrapped around us again, but this one was different, dangerous. "I'm scared," I admitted. "Of what?" she asked. "Of ruining what we have." She smiled sadly. "What if we're already ruining it by pretending?" That hit harder than I expected. Thunder rolled outside, low and distant. The storm had finally arrived. "What if this changes everything?" I asked. She reached out, hesitating just a second before her fingers touched my hand. "What if it's supposed to?" My pulse raced. This was the moment, the one I replayed in my head 100 times but never believed would actually happen. "I don't want to be just roommates anymore," she said. Neither did I, but fear is loud, louder than love sometimes. Before I could answer, her phone buzzed. She glanced at the screen, her expression shifting. "What is it?" I asked. She swallowed. "I got an offer. A job, in another city." The words felt like a punch. "When?"